As society continues to fight for the full equality of genders, one thing that is constantly suffering is the masculine and feminine energies that exist within each of our cores. Even though we each have masculine and feminine energies within us, our core is made up of either a masculine or feminine energy, which drives us through our lives, our relationships, and our work. As we fight to become more equal as men, women, and everything in between, we are also inadvertently making the masculine and the feminine kind of the same. This is something that I've recently really been thinking about. The women who are feminine at their core are now using the more masculine sides of themselves to prove that they are just as worthy and capable as masculine men. And masculine men are told to tone down their masculine energy. They're told that their energy is not needed because women can do the same things they can do. And they're told to dim down that side of them so they're not seen as oppressive in society. Although we've done a great job of obtaining equality over the past few decades, our natural essences are indeed suffering and becoming distilled. In relationships, it doesn't matter who has the masculine core or who has the feminine core, but what's important is that there's that yin and that yang. That's what creates passion and keeps the relationship alive and fiery. If there are no strong feminine and masculine energies in relationship to complement each other, pretty much what you have is just a best friend. You just have a friendship. Of course, we are each capable of doing what another human can do regardless of our gender, but the fact is that some things feed our core essences more than others. We each have feminine and masculine energies, and in each of us, the feminine energy is focused on the flow of love and relationships, and in each of us, the masculine energy is focused on achieving those goals that will bring us freedom. And like I said before, we can call on our feminine and masculine energies when we need to, but naturally we are more inclined to use whatever energy is natural to our core. And as we are suppressing our natural energies to fit into the society of everyone doing the same thing and everyone acting the same way, it is really damaging our mental and spiritual health. If you want to find out the energy that naturally guides your life, I'll have 2 links in the description that'll lead you to 2 different websites. You can answer those questions and they'll give you a more clear explanation of whether you have a feminine or a masculine core. I personally am a woman who has a masculine core, and once I learned this made a lot of sense to me, because when it comes to my business ventures, I can sit down for days on end and hours on end fully immersed in my work. Setting goals, working to achieve my goals, and then finally achieving my goals is what brings me purpose and happiness into my life. But for someone with a more feminine core, the idea of creating an entire business and working on it for hours a day may not sound as pleasant, and it definitely would not feed their inner feminine core. Instead, someone with a feminine core would be highly attracted to and even attract someone with a masculine core. The feminine can feel drained after having to put on a masculine front for so long, just as the masculine can feel sort of empty by having to put on a more feminine front and let go of their masculine energy. These days, women are told not to cry just as much as men are told not to cry, and women are told that they have to achieve these goals that may not even align with their essences. And I think that we definitely had the right idea in the beginning of letting everyone know that, you know, each person is capable of doing each job. Men are capable just as much as women are with children and cleaning and cooking and whatever the stereotype is, and women are just as capable of construction and creating businesses or whatever those stereotypes are. But through proving that we can all be the same, I think that we're losing strength in our relationships, and we are each individually losing sight of who we are and our core, and we're becoming less happy the more and more we go against who we are. I guess that's just a small introduction of what's been going on in my head when it comes to this topic, but if you have any comments, please leave a comment. I respond to every comment. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.